Next up, let's talk about exams. So, how can you create new exams? How can you upload results? How to print those results? Those kind of things. So, let's get started with exams. For the starter, click on this exams button over here on the left. There are four options: add exam details, adding report card marks, then viewing all those report cards, and importing results. Now let's add some exams. For that, click on this first option, add exam details. You can create the exam name by entering the name over here. So this might be the first terminal examination. And now click on submit. So that's first terminal examination created. You can add exam detail from this last option over here. Select exam, first term examination, select class, let us suppose class 1. Now you can enter the start and end date for the examination. So let us suppose the exam will start on 22 of January and will end on 31 of January. Click on apply. If there is any description about the examination, you can add it over here or you can just leave it blank. Next option here is publish. Are you going to publish the exam routine right now after you submit this form, or are you going to publish it later? So you can select yes if you are sure that you want to publish this examination routine right after you click on submit, or you just can click on no if you want to like enter this data right now and want to publish it later. So let us click on yes. Yeah. Now let us enter the date for the examination of English subject. Let's suppose English will be on 22 of January, and the exam will start at 12 a.m. and will end on 3 p.m. The full marks for this subject will be 100, pass mark will be 40. Next up, Nepali. It will be on 23 of January. Exam will obviously start again at 12 and will end at 3 p.m. So you can select these dates, 100 marks, 40 pass marks. For computer science, let us suppose it's 24th of January, 12 a.m. to 3 p.m. Click on apply. Let us suppose it's of 50 marks, the pass mark is 20. Now, if this is all, you can click on submit right at the end. So that's examination added. So the user will now be able to view this exam routine from your school application. Now let us suppose the examination is completed and it's time for result printing. So after all of the marks are collected, you will have to enter the marks of individual students in this system. So how can you do that? There are two ways to do this. The first one is adding report card marks. You can click on the button over here. You can select the examination, first terminal examination, class 1, section A. So here you can see all of the students from class 1 section A. Now you can enter the obtained marks over here. So let us suppose Mirza got 65 on English, 75 on Nepali, and 45 on computer. Arya Praniti got 85 on English, 86, okay, 56 on Nepali, 30 on computer science. Now you can enter all of this data at once, or you can save it for now and add it later on. Now click and submit. So those information are updated. At the top here, you can see there is a print laser button. Click on it and it will provide you the laser that you can print and view. Next up, you can add all of this result information from the Excel file too. For doing that, click on the import result button over here. Here you can upload a result. So let us suppose we are uploading the result for class 1 section A and first terminal examination. You can select an Excel file and submit it. So how do you get the Excel file? There is this download data format over at the top. Click on this button. It will download the result Excel file Open it. Here is the Excel file. You will have to enter this information in this Excel file and upload it later on. So let us add a new information to the name is Nirdestwa. His unique ID. Let us see the unique ID of Nirdestwa. A. Here is Nirdestwa and here's unique ID is Nirdestwa. RL Praniti unique ID is Ved-3. Baduwal Tanisha unique ID is Ved-Ro. So you can get this information from here. So let's add his unique over here. And let us suppose he obtained 67 in Nepali, 56 in English, and in computer he got 45. So you can enter this info and let us delete this dummy information at the top over here. Let me just delete this row. Now this is going to be our first single number, so let me do that. Okay, so now we have entered this marks for this student. Just make sure the name and student ID should completely match the name and student ID in the system. And the next thing, you have to make sure that the name should completely match the subject name on the system. So you can see over here, if it says ENGLISH, it need to be ENGLISH. It can't be smaller e, small letter e. You have to put it exactly, it is what it is on the system. So here you can see it's computer science. You have to provide computer science over here. This computer is not going to work. So for that you can just copy paste it, computer science. You can just paste it. So that's computer science and obtain marks is 45. Now you can save this, close the Excel file, and now you can upload it from here. Import results. Click on import results, class 1, section A, first terminal examination. Choose the file. The file name was, let me see, marks format, marks underscore format.xlsx. Click on open, click on submit. So that's how you add a result. Recent result list, click on it. You can view all the results that's been already published over here. Next up, all report card. From all report card option, you can print result of a specific examination. So first terminal examination, class 1, section A, result type. There are 3 result types that our system currently supports. Is the SLC grading system, our usual marking system on a percentage basis, and a new system, grade and marks, where you can provide both percentage and grading to the students. So let us suppose mark systems. Here you can see all the results for all of the students. So it's Nirdestwa, these 3 subjects that he gave exam for, and he secured these marks. So as you can see, the division, the percentage, and the results are already calculated. You can see all of the result for a specific class is already available over here. Now let me change it to grade system. The grading system works too. Go to grade and mark system. Here you can see both the percentage and the grading of the student. Now you can click on this print result option at the top, and you can print all of these results right from our system. So you don't have to enter data on 2 different systems for the app and printing the results. So that's the result, everyone.